This is Peiyu from MandarinMetrics.com. I'm going to show you how to use our teacher account in this short video. So first of all, you go to MandarinMetrics.com here and then key in your ID and password and then hit login. So I will introduce all these functions by the order here. So first one is homepage, then library, class, grading, and data. So first, homepage is the page you see right here, and it divided by 3 sections. The left one here is the past due assignment. So this past due assignment will list up over here for you to grade. And the second section, I would say here, if you can scan our QR code here, and you'll get the most updated news. In the third section here is the assignment you already assigned to your student, but they are not due yet. For example, today's date is October 16, and you can see the due date here is October 26th. So all the assignment here, they are not due, and you can see it from here. So that means like a teacher, if you first log in, you can just go grade your assignment directly. So it will take you to the grading page here. Or you can go to the next function, library. So now I will go to library. So in library, you will see all our series of books here. We have hundreds of books here. And for example, DOI, we have from Foundation Novice 1, Novice 2, until like we have Intermediate 2 level right now. So all these books are here, are free for teacher to use online. You can assign these books to your student. I like this part a lot because you can do differentiation teaching. If I am now teaching on Novice 1, but I have lower students, they cannot catch up our pacing, and then I can assign these lower students with foundation books. And if I have a higher achiever, and then I can assign them like Novice 2 or the other serious book from here. So it's always like great for teacher to do differentiation and small group teaching. So here in library, you will see we have all serious books, all the books you can see from here. And the bottom section here is the assignment you gave to your student. So let's see how we can assign this assignment. So for example, I want to assign these 3 books to my student. I just click on the check on these books, and then I hit October 6th as a deadline, and I assign to all my students here. I have 4 class, 3. I have 4 class, but under the red class, I didn't assign any groups. Okay, so check. Okay, and you will see the 3 books pop up in the sections here. Okay, and then if I realize like I have so many same books repeat, and I wanted to delete one of them, so I can just click on those books I don't want and hit garbage can and then delete them. So as long as the books are not past due, you can delete them or change the deadline. But for those books already past due, you cannot delete them or change the deadline. So for example, I clicked on day 3 and I want to change the deadline from October 26th to a later day. So maybe I change to October 31st. And then I check yes, confirm. So day 3 will change to, let's see, from here. So October 31st. I have so many books here. And I used to be a DLI teacher, so I would like to share with you the best part of our material. So on each level, the very first book, if you click on it, you can see the preview in a newer window. And you will see here has a button. If you can click on it, so the very first book on each level, you will see the curriculum map. So these curriculum maps are corresponded to the English ELA standard. So you will be able to see the standard for oral language or grammar pattern or can do statement or standard or active can do activities here for whole level. So you can see this week 1 for novice 1, unit 3, 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. So all of the curve scope and sequence you will see from here. And also you will be able to see our 15 days unit plan here and teacher's guide but teacher's guide only for unit 1. If you are looking for the unit 2, you need to go to unit 2 first book. I can show you later. So unit 1 teacher's guide and unit 1 workbook, they are all here. You can just point it out. Close on this one. So unit 2, if I click on unit 2 and click the button here, then you'll be able to see unit 2's teacher's guide and a workbook. So that's the best part of our material and resource. Third function is class and groups. So you can always add class or groups from here. For example, I want to add a class in yellow class and I just hit. And then I hit OK. And you'll see here. And if I don't want to have this group, so first of all, you need to empty this group. If you have any student under this group, then you need to remove the student from this group. For example, if I want to remove these 2 students from yellow class beginner to yellow advanced high, then I just click on them and then I hit switch to other groups. Okay, so now yellow class beginner has no student underneath, and then you can hit delete and you'll be gone. And also if teacher can click on individual students icon here, and you will be able to see their password and their username. And if you need to change password, for example, some students, they just cannot remember their password and you can change an easy one for them. So you just hit on this button and you can change the password here. And you can also see students' personal progress, and you can give them medal if they are really good with it. And the icon you see here is their score. So if they answer the right question on the assessment online, they will get points. And if they can finish the assignment before deadline, and they get coins. And the coins on students' webpage, they will be able to purchase some goodies or game. Okay, and the next one is grading. So the grading here, you will see student, if they finish their assignment, you will see their score from here. The reading and listening part are multiple choice questions. As soon as students finish online, the system will auto grade it for the student. So as a teacher, you don't need to worry about this part. And the writing, if you can hit the play button here, you will be able to see the student's writing stroke order, and you can decide like how many points you want to give to them. And the speaking part, if you click on this one, you will be able to listen to what your student recorded and then decide how many points you will give to them. And sometimes if you feel you don't want to grade all these books, you can just simply click on this one, and it tells you like once you say yes, and then this book will be considered already graded, and then you cannot change the points. So if I click yes, and you can see it looks different because there's no grade for you to click. So once you hit yes and confirm, then you cannot change the grade here. And then you hit next button to grade next book, and so on. So the next section here is the assignment past due, but you didn't grade it yet. You will show on here. And the bottom section here is this book's already graded, and you can see from here. And the last part is a report. So this one is student progress. Let's check on this one. The student progress, you can see each individual student's progress from here. So for example, Alice, I can see like, oh, she didn't do a lot of homework. I'm very disappointed. So on a parent-teacher conference, you can also talk to the parents, say, hey, I think you need to give your child more support at home, and remind them to finish the homework or assignment. And if I want to check out Dorothy, so I can type and I will be able to see Dorothy. Okay, so let's go back to Alice. So from here, I can see Alice didn't do much about in her assignment, and in the curriculum map here, the curriculum data here is correspond to active can do benchmark. So from you can see here, the books Alice read are more in novice high level. So at this point, if I will I will need to talk to the parents of Alice. I will tell them we are fourth grade and our goal is like novice high, and Alice is right on target and she is about average. And if the student you feel like they are lower grade and they need a lot of support, and you assign them the foundation or the easier book, and it will show on here as well. And then you can tell the parents, say your students are mostly in novice low labels books, so we really need to work harder with your student and help him or her to achieve the goal to catch up to novice high level. Yeah, so I like this data a lot. And learning area, you can see the students like overall score, like how was he or she doing in reading, writing, speaking, and listening parts. So that one is students' progress, and the second was ranking. So you can see in your class who read the most books. So Alice, she has 130 points, and Tommy didn't read any books at all. So I always use this to encourage my student to read more books. And the third one is the assignment you assign to students. It has a list here, so you can see, okay, what I already assigned to which group. So just a reference for teachers to look at. And the last one is students list. So you can see all your students list here, and you can also download and your export to an Excel file. Yeah, so that's basically our functions in teacher's account. Thank you.